Oh, hi. I'm Rob Matsushita, and I don't play the guitar. I have written and directed a show called Boogie of the Apes, and that's what this Indiegogo campaign is for. We were lucky enough to be chosen to go to the New York City Frigid Festival, and that's coming up real soon. It's actually coming up. It's going to be in February, at the last week of February to the first week of March. Really, it's just going to be showing for 5 performances. We're based here in Madison, Wisconsin. We're going to be doing a production here as well near the end of February, where we'll be running in repertoire with Dan Meyer's play Chat. And more information of this, of course, can be found right down in the info bar down here. But today...
Is that a penis joke?
Yes. But I'm going to leave that in. At any rate, what is Boogie of the Apes?
A very sick zoologist joke.
So in the late 60s into the 70s, they made a very adult series of movies called Planet of the Apes series. And they dealt with things like mutation and apocalypse and time travel and all this really heavy stuff. And Power Records said, well, let's make children's books out of that. So they did.
Boogie of the Apes is a follow-up to Superhero Boogie. It is a staging of the first 4 Planet of the Apes movies, choreographed and lip-synced to the Power Records adaptations from the 1970s.
A retelling of them in that we get to hear from Rob's head, the playwright, regarding what these movies are, what they were, what they mean, what they might mean.
And make them our own. I don't know what else to say. I'm not good at this.
Have you ever wanted to see a show in which the actors don't say anything? Have you ever wanted to save time by watching all 4 Planet of the Apes movies in under an hour? Well, now you can.
Nova, I've never met a girl with such interesting friends. War. I can smell it. Hey, either you're beginning to understand or you have a keen nose. You know, back home, the trouble with most women was that they talk too much. Suddenly, starting now, I follow my chimpanzee's advice.
Spiritual writing frustrates his pursuers, but as they race deep into the forbidden zone to the outskirts of a molten ruin, the glassy crust beneath them gives way.
This is one of those types of shows that we just... Rehearsals aren't rehearsals. It's not a chore. This is just fun. I get to spend time with my friends doing what I love best, and acting and enjoying myself and just being silly. And you have such a wide open script, and you have these really over-the-top characters. It gives you an endless cornucopia of opportunity to just play and have fun. Like when I was a kid listening to these, yes, I am old enough to remember them, it gave us an opportunity to be the characters in which we saw on TV and just experience them in a different venue.
It's really great to do a show where you just have no freaking idea if the entire concept of the show is even going to work when you go into performances. And to find out that it works and it is hilarious is just a really great feeling.
Boogie of the Apes has been super fun. It's like getting to go and play dress up for an hour, and it's just that much fun to watch too, I think.
Basically, at this point, every expense for this is coming out of our own pockets. So travel is a start. Food is a good one. Housing for those of us who have to pay housing, or groceries for those of us who are staying with friends. Any of those expenses, maybe even to help defray the costs of the entry fee to the Frigid Festival. There are tons of expenses, costumes, props, yada yada. So it would actually be incredibly.
Really, it's something that means something to me, and it means something to everybody in this cast. I look at them and I see them have so much fun doing this show that I just want to keep doing this show. All right, I'm gonna shut up, and hopefully in the future we'll have another show, or at least something big to show you.
That was definitely a penis joke.
Yes, it was.